Hi everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing Empire Season 2, the finale. So before I start this video, I want to apologize if the lighting in this video isn't up to par. It is raining, cats, dogs, squirrels, and zebras outside. So I'm not able to use the outside light because of that. So let's get on to the video. We starting off with a welcome home Jamal party. He'd been in the hospital for 3 weeks, recovering from that, gunshot wound to the good. Family's there. We got bald-headed girl from season 1, episode 1, singing. Lucious is letting Jamal know, okay, you gonna be singing this song at your brother's wedding. We done already got Andre. He done got ordained online, and he's gonna officiate the wedding. We just need, you to listen to the song and get it together. Jamal has other ideas. He not really wanting to sing no more because all that went on with the family. Every time you turn around, somebody's going to jail or somebody's getting killed. Like, where's FREEDA? How's she doing? Has anybody asked about her? So Lucious like, the girl who tried to shoot me, they ended up shooting you. But like, Lucious, ain't like the girl just came out of nowhere wanting to shoot you. She just found out that you had killed her daddy. So that wasn't really sitting well with her. And she already got a temper and ready to go off at any moment. And this is what Cookie was afraid of with having her around. So Jamal's like, until this family can get it together, I'm not singing no more. So y'all just gonna have to be with it. That Cookie's like, okay, Jamal, he tired right now. He need a nap. So he ain't really in the right man talking. So let me go ahead and reel him on to his room so he can get some sleep. Because he not really making no sense right now. So Grandma's sitting there telling everybody Lucious's family is paying for the crimes of his daddy. So we trying to figure out, okay, what did Lucious' daddy do that's making them pay now? But Lucious, he ain't really trying to have Mama spill any more of his doggone long, deep dark secrets. So no, he carries her on the stairs like, okay, we're going to take you upstairs. You're going to take your medicine. You're going to take a nap. You're going to shut up and quit telling all my business. My family don't need to know what happened 20 and 30 years ago. They just need to know what's happening in the present. What's going on now. They don't need to know what daddy did, the cause and all the trouble is going on right now. I'm like, what did daddy do that's like why the family is paying like right now? Because it ain't like only thing they got going on right now that they know of is like FREEDA, and ain't like something it can't be that something Lucious' daddy did a long time ago that like made FREEDA do this now. But I'm trying to figure out what did the daddy do a long time ago that they are paying for. So Anika comes to see Lucious because she got something to tell him, and he's sitting there like, whatever you can tell me, you can tell Cookie. We ain't got no secrets. I'm sitting there like, really? We don't have any secrets? We've been thinking your mama was dead all this time, and she didn't walk to the house 2 weeks ago. So clearly we have some secrets here. So she lets us know she went to the feds and contacted her, and they want to know some stuff on her. She don't want to rat on Lucious, so she's trying to figure out what she need to do. Cookie's more of, what did you tell the feds? Because she's like, they was asking me so many questions. Cookie like, now don't try to play me with that. You know what you said, and you know what they asked you. What did you say? Rhonda come rolling in talking about, I thought I heard this half over here. She get to slapping and choking down on poor Anika, punched her in the face. Everybody's like clutching their breath like, girl, what's wrong with you? You can't be going around assaulting pregnant women. She's like, I know you pushed me down that stairs. When I came to, I seen them red bottoms that you love so much. Cookie's like, I had those red bottoms. A lot of women have those red bottoms. She's like, I know this heifer right here pushed me. You can't tell me otherwise. Andre's like, I don't know what she's talking about. Like, he's playing dumb to the whole thing. She's like, oh, really? You doing this right now after I didn't confide in you and I done held you down all the time? Oh, we doing that? So she goes outside and he's like, look here. She's like, look here, Andre, I know what happened. You know how you said you was having these visions of me getting pushed? Well, doggone, maybe I believe in the Lord now because I believe she pushed me. I'm just like, you know what? I wasn't in my right mind right now. You know that, and I know that. Family knows that, so ain't no point in playing. I thought that was going on. She's like, no, that was going on. Like, look here. You know all the stuff I done helped you with when I busted up doggone Uncle Vernon upside the head for you. So I'm going to need you to repay some of these favors. Basically, he said, I'm going to need you to kill Anika and the baby. Because she ain't had no problem doggone pushing me down the stairs. Why should I care about her and her baby? And Andre's looking like, you really want me to kill this girl? And she's like, I want the old Andre back. The Andre, the treacherous Andre. This is the person I want back. Well, I was like, Well, when he was that old Andre, you was like every other doggone minute talking about some getting him put into the psychiatric hospital. So you can't have like old Andre and new Andre. You can't have old Andre and want him being in the psychiatric hospital. And so you can't have it like that, Rhonda. So Rhonda basically told him, look here, I'm gonna need you to handle some business. Basically, I'm gonna need you to slit her wrist, you know, mess up her brakes, start going chloroform her, beat her up real good, sell her off something. I need you to do something so she can pay and feel like the way I would. Well, not so much, she ain't gonna be able to feel if you kill her, but I'm gonna need her to suffer like I suffered. So it seems like some of the dirt Lucious did back in the past is coming back to haunt him. And I'm like, Lucious, we gonna say this is real. Timeline of things. This is what I'm all about. Timelines, how things fit. So if the Fed, like Lucious has at least 10 years, we're gonna say 10 years, Lucious has been out here and he ain't been, you know, he been doing some stuff, but he ain't like killing folks and selling drugs. So we're gonna say in the last 10 years, Lucious has not done any of that. So like, was it they going back like before when Lucious was doing dirt? They've been trying like this whole time to like build a case up against him. Is it that, hey, Bunky like went before he, you know, got killed, went to go tell some stuff, and now they was building a case from that, or are they building a case from a long time ago? Because I'm like, Lucious ain't been like doing nothing like that, like killing folks in at least the past 10 years. So like, why are they coming after him after a while? So now is all the old people we used to roll with, that we cool with, we need to get them to get together with them to make sure they ain't over here trying to snitch on us. We can't have no snitches amongst our group. Even if like we ain't seen you in about 15-20 years, I'ma still need you to come together and we need to figure some stuff out. But I'm like, why are the feds all of a sudden coming after him? I know it was last time it was because of that PPO was like, it's something to do with that, and like homegirl got doggone Uncle Verner's body put in her car and she didn't like had some mental issues because of that. Or like, is this a continuing on that case? It's the new case. Like, what do they have on him that they can charge him? That's what I'm trying to figure out right now. Yeah, when Lucious went to see FREEDA and he said with the straightest of faces, you broke my heart when you tried to shoot me. I was like, really, Lucious? She broke your heart? Okay. And she was like, he's like, why did you try to shoot me? You know, I thought we was cool. Like, Carol said that you had killed my daddy. He's like, so you listen to crackhead Carol over me. You gonna take a word of her. She is a known crackhead. Everybody knows from near and far that she's a crackhead. And you gonna listen to her? And then this is when, you know, Lucious does that little voodoo mind trick, like, you care about Jamal, don't you? Well, Jamal's hurting. He don't want to sing no more. So if you want to make this right, I got some verses and, you know, background beat that I want you to listen to. So she get there, you know, spit her rhymes. I'm like, he is truly evil that he didn't went to this girl knowing that he didn't kill her daddy, but he did tell her, I did not lay a finger on your daddy. Which is true. Lucious never actually poked, touched, you know, stabbed, you know, hung, you know, Frank Gathers. But he did have some other folks do it. So technically, Lucious wasn't lying when he said, I didn't lay a finger on your daddy. He couldn't even said, I didn't kill your daddy. But he could not have said, I didn't have somebody else do it. So now Freeda's like, did I really, like, risk my future over listening to Carol and I didn't shoot this man? But now he done got in her head, old voodoo mind trick, old evilistically. Y'all know I'll be making up words. So if you're new to my channel, I tend to make up words all the time, so y'all just gonna have to roll with me. So all his evilistically, he done got in this girl's head thinking, oh snap, like I may have just shot this man for nothing. Listen to a crackhead Carol. But then Lucious, he ain't really caring about FREEDA right now. He's using her so he can get Jamal back into the studio so he can make some money off of him. So they have a whole family dinner, the Lions and Laura and her parents. But you know, her parents, they have a few issues with some of the people they invite. Like mainly one dude, he like to cut up several foods. you know, show out places, you know, hurt a little few people. They was like, you know, but I don't know, we really want this at our daughter's wedding. But Lucious like, these are friends from the past. Like, when the last time you saw these folks, Lucious, that you were inviting them to your son's wedding? Like, really? He's like, these is, you know, our people. But HAKEEM was like, you know, basically I agreed with Lucious, and then, like, these is, you know, people we didn't know back in the past. But, you know, that ain't got nothing to do with him. That ain't the way he rolled. That's just like his parents, they friends. But, you know, him and Laura, they own some different stuff. But I can already tell as time's going on, Daddy, he ain't, you know, Laura's daddy, he ain't really feeling her getting married. Which I don't even, like, they are too young to be getting married. Like, they look like they fresh out of high school. Like, you need to doggone go to college, make something yourself, wait a while, go on tour, do whatever you're doing, but y'all getting married too soon. And like Laura's there, like, I don't want all these sub folks that y'all like to hang around with at my daughter's wedding. And truth be told, I don't blame them. So Anika's so distraught that she may have to testify against Lucious. She just slipped past security and she on the balcony ready to just jump off the ledge and just end it all, killing her and her baby. I'm like, dang, you need to be thinking about that baby. That baby's innocent. Like, if you want to kill yourself, wait till after the baby is born. But I know you thinking, I don't want to testify against Lucious. So Lucious got to go out there, him and Cookie, to try to calm things down. Let them know it's only 2 more days. It's just relax, release. Until then, everything gonna be fine. Cookie has to go out there and smooth things over. Tell myself, you gotta look out for your baby. You love your baby. You have somebody for your baby. I always wanted to be a lion, so in a roundabout way, you were gonna be a lion, like, through your baby. So just calm down. They was able to calm her down, but like, I do not do well with scenes where somebody is by a ledge. I just can't do it. Like, a few years ago, I went to like the tallest building in Houston, and it was like 60 floors up, and I just could not go by the window. I was paranoid for everybody who was by the window looking down. It was a baby over there, and like, in my mind, that window was just gonna break loose and the baby was gonna fall. Like, I do not do good at heights, looking down. I get doggone dizzy, about to fall out. So when she was hanging off that ledge, I don't know what it is about me. Like, when I get nervous or scared, I gotta grab on his right shoulder, and I was just sitting there just grabbing on, like, oh my goodness, no. I was over here twitching, shaking. I was like, I cannot take this. No, Anika, get your tail off that ledge, get off this scene, because I'm about to pass out of her. I'm telling y'all, I just can't do it with, like, I'm good inside, but like, when it's going to, like, when you looking outside and you can see all the way down, that's when it doggone freaks me out. So I'm like, please let this scene be over, because I cannot do this anymore. Y'all, I like to fell out where Grandma said she thought HAKEEM was ugly. I was like, no. So she's sitting there, all the little lion men, they getting ready for the wedding and whatnot, and they getting dressed. She's like, oh, y'all look so handsome. Even you, HAKEEM. I don't know why, but I thought you was ugly. And I was like, no, Grandma, you can't be saying stuff like that. I don't know what it is about older people. They just say stuff and they just have no filter. They like children. Like children, they will say stuff and just hurt your feelings so bad. She's like, ah, even you look nice, HAKEEM. I don't know why I thought you was ugly. I was like, Grandma, no. I like rewinded it like 3-4 times, because I just thought it was the funniest thing ever. But I have a question. Who be doing Grandma's hair? I want to know. Because she don't trust, you know, the cook, you know, cooking for her. So I'm pretty sure she don't let anybody up in her hair. I'm like that too. I don't like just anybody just getting my hair and just do it. So hey, anyways, like, yeah, that tickled me. Suddenly she's like, even you, HAKEEM. I don't know why, but I thought you was ugly. So it's time for HAKEEM and Laura's wedding, and before the wedding gets started, they got everybody listening to music and listen to the lady on stage singing. And this is what we have. I don't know what it is about weddings, but we got that one person that shows up and is just loud for no reason. And this time it is Exhibit, aka Shine. He shows up with 3 or 4 what looks like streetwalkers. They're in looking happy, like, yeah, we're in an event with all these rich people. Soon as I see somebody rich, I can get away from this fool right here. So they talking. The next thing you know, Anika gets served papers to testify against Lucious. And the girl who did it was so smooth. She was like, Anika Calhoun. She was like, yeah, you've been served, and then took off running. So now we got people following her, trying to get to her. I don't know what they're going to do. She, listen, Anika already got served. So somehow, like, in the midst of trying to get her, Shine got bumped, people scattering, chairs got twisted and turned. Lord, her daddy and her mama come in like, what is happening? This is my wedding day. And like look like a brawl that just broke out. He's like, see, this is why I didn't want you to get married, for this same reason. And I think that reason was Shine, aka Exhibit. But dang, he didn't pick up a little weight. He's all chunky in the face. I was like, dang, I was trying to figure out if that was him or not. That may or may not have been Exhibit. I think it was. If it wasn't, then by all means, like, correct me down, you know, respectfully down in the info box. But I was like, dang, now Laura's like, you know what, HAKEEM, I thought I could marry you, but like, this is not the life that I want to live. I didn't know it was going to be all thugged out like this. She didn't say that, but I'm paraphrasing. But that seems like what her daddy was thinking, like, y'all got too many people who are too much, and I don't want that for my daughter. So look here, I'm sorry y'all paying for all this stuff, but my daughter will not be marrying your son today or any other day. So now that Lucious then kicked everybody out of the what should have been wedding, now he got to kind of like, what we gonna do now? So he gets the bright idea, how about I marry Anika so she can't testify? Cookie's like, now what now? I know good doggone well you didn't say you was gonna marry her. After I done doggone got this heifer and I done doggone cleared her and got her off the ledge, now you want her to ruin my life? I know you didn't want to tell me that. Like, I love you and my family and I'll do anything for it, but this is one thing I will not do. And she walked off like, get up off me, Lucious. Like, I can't believe you, after you was doggone talking about something, how you would, reason why you ain't never married nobody else because you still love me and you shouldn't have let me go, but now you trying to marry Nick because you don't want to go to jail for something you did do. Okay. Jamal was like, really? This is what we're doing? Like, we already just had this conversation about our family being all kind of crazy and trying to get things back together. And Jamal, and what's his name, Andre, is like, well, we gotta do what we gotta do until it's the end. HAKEEM was like, how you gonna marry her? This is my wedding, and you want to marry the woman who was pregnant with my child? This is what we're doing? So like, Lucious like, okay, we ain't gonna be able to go to court and get a marriage license because, you know, the feds already shut that down. But I guess when they was gonna get married in DC, they was gonna do it like that. He don't want to marry her, she don't want to marry him. So it's like, we just married on paper, so if I want to do what I gotta do, this is what I'm gonna do. So they get married, walk down the aisle. It's time for the Jamal to sing for them, and Jamal's like, I'm not fit to sing for this mess. My mama, she's upset. Whatever you did in your past is coming back to haunt you. So as they walking down the aisle, Lucious like, I know you pushed her down the stairs, and the nigga's looking like, you know what? I have to excuse myself right quick. Now, I'm going to say something, and this may be far-fetched, but this is how I roll. What if this is all a setup? Just think. You know, Lucious was trying to, you know, already get Anika out of the picture, telling her, okay, once the baby is born, you can just hand the baby over to HAKEEM and you can go wherever the hell you want. Y'all remember that? Okay, so now he's marrying Anika, so he will be basically legally the child's father once the child is born. So he could just be like, I'm going to take custody of said child, and Anika, you can just be gone, bye-bye. But then I was like, he would have to get Tyreek in on this. And I was like, is him and Tyreek working together? This could be some kind of, I know this is like so far-fetched, but you know, this is my thinking. I'm always thinking, now what if it's like this? Like, you thinking it's this way, but it's really like this. And the situation, like, could like this be all like one of like Lucious's like diabolical plans, like to get rid of Anika once and for all and to keep his grandbaby? So after the whole wedding, you know, Lucious tells Andre to go get his wife, and Tariq shows up. Lucious is looking like, yeah, I got one over you, but still I'm like, something else got to be going on with this. So Grandma's like, Dwight, what is your half brother doing here? So apparently Lucious and Tariq the Freak are brothers. Turns out that Lucious's daddy was a good man. I mean, he was a good cop. When so much Lucious was a good man. He was cheating on, I don't know if he was cheating on Lucious's mama, or was he cheating on Tariq's mama? But either way, he got 2 kids and got killed. I guess Tariq's, what he thought was his daddy, came up to Lucious' dad like, look here, finna kill you. That boy ain't mine. Tariq ain't mine. That's your boy. So both you, Tariq and Lucious finna be without a daddy. Shoots him dead on in the head. Lucious, as a young child, sees all this go down. And like Harper, like that could do some damage to you. You done one seeing your daddy like get killed in cold blood right in front of you. Then turn around, your mama, you know, ain't got it right in the head and she done tried to kill you. So I can see why Lucious is the way he is. I'm not saying it's right, but I can see why. And I'm like, what other plot twist is there? And then the last scene was like, oh my goodness. Here we go, Rhonda standing by a ledge yet again. Well, I guess it was a balcony. So Rhonda comes up, grabs her, chokes her, smashes her head against the little thing. It's like, you pushed me down the stairs so your little evil doggone spawn could doggone be the only heir. She's like, yeah, damn right I did. And she get to fight back. I'm like, why are we fighting by this ledge? We should do this in the area where it's not a, you know, I know we all in our feelings, but there's a good chance that either one of us or both of us can fall and get killed. So then what? So they fighting and tossing and turning. Andre comes in and we don't see, but we hear somebody go over, and I'm thinking it's Rhonda. I was trying to figure out the voice. Was it Anika going over and Rhonda screaming because of this? Was it, you know, Rhonda going over because she was going over? But whatever reason, Andre was like, no! And I was like, who? And then we gotta wait till whenever Empire comes back on to figure out who was it that got pushed over. Because either way, it's gonna be bad. But they did say a lion will fall. So that could be either things. It could be Rhonda, who's a lion, or it could be Anika's baby, who was a lion. So I'm like, oh my goodness, now we gotta wait till what, September to figure out like what then went on, where Cookie at, and what she put the block, because you know she hotter than fifth grade right now in the doggone. Anika then came along, and now then Lucious then married her, then got with her yet again after promising to be with me. It's only so much a woman can take. So basically, that is just that we're known. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment or video response. And like I always, I want to thank my subscribers and the people who watch my videos. I want you to like this video, comment, and subscribe. And share this video with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and here on YouTube. This is Lazy, signing off. Have a good one.